welcome to my channel. Today we'll be playing with Jenifer at A Trace of Sparkle, her new digitals, and they are called Delicate Blossoms. So I will leave all her information in my description box, so make sure you go check that out. So I hope that you all are having a lovely day today, and let's start looking at this beautiful digital kit here. So this is the digital papers. Everything is printed out on matte photo paper, but you could print it out on paper as well and put it into journals or whatever you wish. And also the ephemera here, we're going to take a look at this. And then also Jenifer did an extra thing, an extra bonus here, and this is the bonus ephemera, and she calls it the bonus ephemera pockets. And I have an idea for this. I was thinking about making a teacup out of this. So I have a teacup template, and I would like to cut one of these out for a handle right here, and then use another one, or probably this one up here, and outline it for the bottom and make a teacup. So I thought that would be kind of fun, something different too. But today I'm going to show you these beautiful digitals, and then we are going to make a rose sachet, and then we will be sewing together the sachet and a clutch. So we will be sewing the clutch for a slim little journal to fit inside, and when it's finished, it will be available in my Etsy. So let's take a look at these. These are so pretty. So I will leave the link for the matte photo paper that I used, and also the fabric sheets that I use, in the description box. So this is so pretty. I love this frame and the lace up here, this eyelet lace, and it's so pretty. It's so collaged perfectly to play with, to make all kinds of things with this. Excuse me. And here's the second one. Now Jenifer said that she took a picture of this when she was in New York. It is so pretty. And I love the writing script in the background. It's gorgeous. And the climbing roses. That's what I've been wanting to do. I've been asking my husband to get me a trellis, and I want to put up climbing roses. I love climbing roses. I was thinking about getting red and pink put together. It'd be so pretty. And look at this. So pretty. There's so much you could do with these kits. You know, you can make cards to your friends for Happy Mail, or a journal, or even get a frame for this and collage family pictures in the background. That would be so pretty. I love all the script. Oh, this one's gorgeous. I love the shabby chic wood background, and I see a little bit of French up here lettering, and I love the lace and the climbing roses. It's so pretty. Oh, and this one too. Look at the roses. I love them. And it looks like there's script in some of these roses. I bet it's French script. So pretty. And then here we have this one. I love this frame and all the collaging in here as well. So pretty. And the birds in this one, and the window. I love that window. More climbing roses. So feminine and shabby chic. And then here's the ephemera. So here's the ephemera. I was thinking with one of these pink butterfly wings that I could do an autumn fairy. It'd be so pretty. So I'm thinking about doing that. And there's more French script in some of these roses. Just gorgeousness. And then here's an envelope. And this card, you can ink it up and put it inside. So these words say carefree, sunshine, dreamy, heavenly, relax, bliss, sweet, and lovely. And I was thinking about cutting this out and making a little journal. So I could put the little signature right in here. That way you have a cute little journal. And then these are so pretty. I love these tags. So my next video, what I plan on doing after this is we're going to sew these two together and make a hidden pocket inside. So we'll sew these two and then leave this part open, and that way you could put, that's your pocket. And the same with this one. So stay tuned for that. It'll be so much fun. I love hanging out with y'all. It's so relaxing and therapeutic to get together and have some fun. Now, she gave you 4 pages of bows, and I love these colors. This is like a mauve pink. So pretty. And look at the bows. So pretty. Again, you could take 2 of these and square it off, ink it up, put some lace or trim or something on it, and then make a journal. So a little bow journal. So I think that's what I'll do there. And then these ones are so pretty. So they're half the size. So she gave you mauve in like a neutral color. So pretty. And then a bigger size. So she gives you 2 small and 2 larger size. So I might just have to make that. So here's the bonus digital. Like I said, it's the pockets. She calls it the pockets, but I'm going to attempt to make a teacup. So that'll be kind of fun. But it'll be a tag. So we can do that in the next video as well. And then this, I've already printed out on fabric sheets. So I think I'm going to use these 2 for the rose sachet. And then this one for the clutch. Okay, so what I plan on doing is, so we're going to sew the clutch like this, and we're going to come up, and this is going to be a smaller flap, but I'm going to add lace to give it some dimension. So that is what I want it to look like. So the words are, you know, the right way. And then this will be the back. And then this will be the inside. So it'll be so pretty. So let me take the paper off the back of this fabric sheet. You just peel it off here. Let me see. All right, so I have taken the paper off the back of this fabric sheet, and these 2 as well. So let's look at the sachet first. I do have some rose petals from my garden that I've been drying out. I wish you could smell them. Now this is edible rose petals. So, ooh, so so they taste like fruity rose. But they're so pretty. So I'm going to put that inside the sachet. So before we do that, I want to get a bowl. Now, if you're not going to eat these or make rose tea, then you can use ones from the store. Just dry them out. Make sure they're dry. Wash them and dry them. So I'm going to make sure I have enough here. And then I have this rose essential oil, and I'm just going to put a few drops in and stir it around with my hands. And it depends on how strong you want it to be. I just put 4 or 5 drops in, it doesn't really matter. And then mix it around. And you don't even have to use rose, but this rose sachet is going to go in with the journal that I'll be putting with it. So pretty, so much fun, and it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. And now we're going to cut out this one, and then we will sew them. All right, so I took out my sewing machine and I put it on I, and that is this one. I am in love with this one. It looks like lace when you sew with it. So I cut out my fabric sheets, and then you just want to put them together, and you want to sew 3 sides. Now one is bigger than the other, but that's okay because we're going to cut off the extra. We're going to cut off the extra, so that's okay. I'm just going to place it, you know, about like that, and this is going to be the front of the sachet. So let's go ahead and start sewing. So you do not want to sew the top of the sachet, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, turn your needle back in to the fabric. Lift up, turn your fabric. All right, so we want to take this one off. All right, so I did this side and that side, so we just gotta do this one now. All right, here we go. Okay, we'll sew the last one together in just a second. All right, so this is what we have. So pretty. I love it so much. So now let's start stuffing the sachet before we sew the last piece. I mean the last side on there. So then you just want to stuff, make sure you stuff it pretty good. It smells so heavenly. Now rose is good for depression, anxiety. It lifts your mood, makes you happy, and there's so many benefits to rose essential oil, but just make sure that it's 100% therapeutic grade. So that seems to be really full. I wish you could smell it. And when you rub it, it'll activate the scent. So I want to put a little bit more in here. I mean, I really want to stuff it. I like my sachets nice and full. Okay, because after we... Now you could put sachets in your lingerie drawer. It could actually go a little bit more. Your lingerie drawer or your sock drawer, your shirt drawer. You can put them everywhere. You could even put, you know, a little piece of lace on the back of this. Glue it on there and put it on a doorknob. That would be pretty. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good right there. Let's sew the last piece. Well, let me put this over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and sew this last part together, and then we'll fluff up our sachet. Okay. Perfect. All right, so I am fluffing up the sachet. Just kind of shake it like that. Look how pretty that is. I love the mauve pinks. They're my favorite. So pretty. I love the climbing roses. So, you know, I could leave the white on and maybe glue some lace on there, but I don't know. It's so pretty. Just like that. Let's cut these edges off. All right, so that looks so pretty. I think what I'm going to do is leave a little bit of the thread on there, and I might put a charm right here with a dangle or something. I don't know. I'll think about that, but that is so pretty. So let's go ahead and start working on the clutch. Let's just put that right there. Let's just quickly sew the clutch together. So I was thinking, okay, so I used the bicycle to do it. That's going to be, this is the inside, and let's make sure these are together. And you don't have to cut the fabric sheets because it's already perfect size. So I think I'm going to start sewing the bottom part. And see, this is going to fold over like this, but I'm going to add laces and doilies and things, so that will be really pretty. So let's go ahead and start sewing this. So that looks perfect. It's so pretty. Look at the roses coming over here. Wow. Let's look at the back side, make sure everything's even. So pretty. All right. Now I see a little bit of white over here. I should have grabbed my pins, but it's okay. All right. So that's really pretty. So inside I'm going to put a slim little journal. So it'll probably only measure like 3.5 inches to 4 inches wide. and then a little bit shorter than this clutch, but it'll be so pretty. So let's go ahead and sew this. All right, here we go. Okay. It's kind of blurry, isn't it? All right. So I'm going to sew it this way on the other side. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to keep going up to the top. Oops. Okay, put it back in. Lift up, and let's turn this way. Hang on just 1 second. Let me move this over here. All right, so we have finished this. So this is the start of the clutch. And I did not sew on the bottom because I'm probably going to put a dangle down here anyway. But here is the flap. It's not going to stay, I don't think. But you want to give it some room too. So you don't want to come all the way down. But it doesn't matter if it doesn't stay now because I'm going to add some things to it to hold it down, and maybe, you know, some sort of closure or something right here. So that'll be fun. So I hope that you enjoyed making the rose sachet with me today, and I hope that you give it a try. Make sure you go over to Jenifers Etsy and download her new digitals. They're so beautiful and fun to play with. So I hope that you like the clutch as well. It'll be so pretty. I can't wait to finish the clutch and to make the little slim journal for it. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. and I will see you soon in my next video. So have a blessed day. Bye.